This week on WEBN Entertainment, Taylor Swift releases a fan-favorite re-recording.
And this 90s icon does not hold back in her latest book. Don't go far.
Welcome to WEBN Entertainment. I'm your host, Bailule Hagembes.
And I'm Clara Faulkner. Let's get into today's top stories. Five Nights at Freddy's fans, get ready to see your favorite characters come to life on the big screen. Five Nights at Freddy's first hit video game stores in August 2014 and has gained popularity across the nation since then. The film's director, Emma Tammy, believes that there is potential for a sequel. Tammy says, quote, "I think we will see our animatronics again, but we'll have some new friends to meet as well." The film adaptation of the video game hits theaters nationwide today and is available to stream on Peacock.
Kim Kardashian released a new Skims men's line. The reality star tapped athletes Neymar, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Nick Boza to model the new apparel. The line features cotton tanks, boxer briefs, and more. Kardashian reportedly told GQ that the brand has never had a bigger request than to launch a menswear line. From start to finish, the creative process took 3 years. Skims CEO Jens Greed told GQ, quote, "It's hard to go back to a Costco multi-pack once you try Skims men's. So will you be trying it on?" Now, Benji Bellassai, who has the latest in movies and television.
Thanks, Bailule. Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour film brought in jaw-dropping numbers to box offices in its first 2 opening weekends. The movie's opening box office raked in a staggering $92.8 million, followed by another $31 million during its second opening weekend. Killers of the Flower Moon, however, still had an impressive box office debut of $23 million, making it the third best North American opening for Scorsese. Exciting news for horror fans. The popular scary movie Saw X is now available to stream online, despite its recent release in theaters. The film is currently accessible on Netflix and rented for $19.99 on Amazon Prime. Every other Saw film is also available for streaming on Peacock, Starz, Prime Video, and Hulu. The upcoming horror video game series turned movie, Five Nights at Freddy's, is now classified as PG-13. Director Emma Tammy claims that the material of the movie went beyond the parameters of what was allowed. According to Tammy, the horror picture defies expectations and conventions of what is often seen in PG-13 movies. Despite the film's young rating, Tammy reassured that it is nonetheless intense and frightening. The new Marvel's teaser trailer hints at a new team-up video. The highly anticipated superhero film hits theaters on November 10th. Weeks before its release, people have already seen some entertaining posters and teasers online. According to the most recent trailers for the Marvels, the main trio, Carol Danvers, Ms. Marvel, and Monica Rambeau, are just like us, until they're not. That's all the movie news I have. Back to you at the desk.
Britney Spears has released her tell-all memoir, The Woman in Me. Spears says she is, quote, "looking forward to newfound freedom after being released from a 14-year-long conservatorship 2 years ago." A judge granted the release following fans' #FreeBritney movement. The book dives deep into Spears' postpartum depression that was sparked by back-to-back pregnancies with her sons. She also discusses her social media presence and lets fans in on her approach to somewhat controversial videos, like the one that features her dancing with knives. Over the weekend, you'll spot Swifties across the nation supporting Taylor Swift's merchandise. Today marks the release of Taylor Swift's 1989 Taylor's Version. The pop superstar's re-release of her 2014 album follows her Summer Eras tour and her 10th #1 hit with Cruel Summer. 1989 will be the 4th of Swift's remakes, and each one so far has opened at #1 with successfully greater numbers. In the past few weeks, Swift has debuted a hit concert film, reached #1 with Cruel Summer, and has nearly upstaged the NFL through her relationship with Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs. The music industry is bracing for a monster debut with this one. Coming up, learn which global superstar is planning an upcoming tour and which actor has had his latest wax figure go viral. Stay tuned.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
Welcome back. Let's continue with this week's top stories in entertainment. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has responded to comments about his new wax figure created by the Graven Museum in Paris. After sharing it with the public last Monday, the museum has received many critiques regarding the actor's replica. Viewers stated that the wax figure is inaccurate as it portrays a whitewashed version of The Rock. The Fast and Furious star asked his team to get in contact with the museum in hopes of updating the figure, starting with its skin color. The Graven Museum has taken to social media saying that they are in the works of making some improvements to the wax figure, though there is no set date for the new release.
This Halloween, the most popular costumes are expected to look like what we've seen on the screen. Barbie, Spider-Man, and Wednesday Addams are among the most searched costume ideas in the United States this year. This is according to Google Trends Frightgeist, which analyzes the most searched costume ideas across the country. Costumes reflecting this summer's Barbenheimer hype are expected to be popular across generations. Other highly searched costume ideas come from The Bear, an FX show about a Chicago restaurant that released its second season over the summer. Sabrina Lam has the latest in music. Sabrina?
Thanks, Clara. The 2023 Billboard Music Awards are fast approaching, and some artists are leading far ahead in the nominations. Taylor Swift has received 20 nominations this year, while SZA and Morgan Wallen aren't far behind with 17 nominations in 16 different categories. With already 29 awards under her belt, Taylor Swift has a good shot at surpassing Drake's all-time record of 34 awards. We'll just have to wait until November 19th to find out. Beyoncé's Renaissance Tour was a smashing success, selling almost 3 million tickets worldwide. The tour's popularity is expected to grow as a movie of the tour will be released worldwide in the next few months. The concert film will first premiere in Los Angeles on November 25th, and a London premiere will follow on the 30th. The movie will be out in theaters for all to watch on December 2nd. Rock star Jon Bon Jovi was named 2024 MusiCare's Person of the Year. The award will be presented 2 days before the Grammys next year and will feature various musical tributes to Bon Jovi. The lead singer of the band, Bon Jovi, has won a Grammy Award and earned 11 nominations. The band has also had 10 top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 list, including the songs Living on a Prayer and Bad Medicine. The event's proceeds will go to MusiCares, a charity that offers health and human services to musical artists. And 60 years after their debut single, the Beatles will drop their final song called Now and Then, thanks to AI technology. The song was written and sung by John Lennon in the late 1970s. After his death, his wife Yoko Ono gave the demo to Paul McCartney. The song was shelved for more than 25 years, but with the use of AI, the band was able to successfully extract Lennon's voice from a recording and make it pure, finishing the song. The song is set to release on November 2nd. That's all for music news. Back to you at the desk.
Please don't stop the music. A source tells Entertainment Tonight that Rihanna is planning a tour for 2024. The Wild Thought singer reportedly landed a $39 million deal with Live Nation. It is also reported that she will be releasing new music soon. Don't get too excited though. Another source has told Billboard that the Grammy-winning artist has no deals in place with Live Nation and that there's no confirmation of a tour. Fans will just have to wait for Rihanna to make an announcement herself. Coming up, this famous musician opens up about her difficult past, and this basketball player's $28,000 outfit has fans going crazy.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
We're back. Let's continue with this week's top stories. In an interview with 60 Minutes, singer-songwriter Pink opened up about her childhood, past overdose, and journey within the entertainment industry. Pink says a DJ played a role in her success following an overdose at a rave in 1995. The DJ at the event said, quote, "Come back tomorrow, I'll give you a guest spotlight, but you can never touch drugs again." Pink kept her word and never looked back. Within just 4 weeks, she was auditioning for record deals that have led to where she is today.
After being announced as Pharrell's new campaign ambassador for Louis Vuitton, LeBron James stepped out in new apparel for the Lakers season opener. According to TMZ, the NBA player's outfit was worth $28,000. Pharrell, who was announced back in February as one of the brand's new creative directors, planned the men's spring and summer 2024 line. So, is LeBron James now considered fresh both on and off the court? We now go to Payton Zagacki for the latest in fashion.
Thanks, Bailule. While most celebrities are still gearing up for yet another Halloween of show-stopping costumes, Hailey Bieber has wasted no time in showing off this year's looks. Bieber has already stepped out in 2 costumes, once as a classic vampire in a blood red corset, and again as an homage to 90s fashion icon Rachel Green. As far as trends for this year's Halloween costumes, expect to see the streets lined with everyone's favorite iconic blondes. Versions of Barbie and Taylor Swift are predicted to be very popular costumes this Halloween. With more races in the U.S. than any other country, Formula One has started to influence street style. The fast-paced sport was first brought to popularity in the U.S. by the Netflix hit show Drive to Survive. Since then, fashion lovers can't get enough of racer-inspired streetwear. From checkered pants to vintage racing jackets, this fast-growing trend will have you ready to hit the streets at full speed. Speaking of Formula One, A$AP Rocky was named the new creative director of the Puma F1 collaboration. The collaboration will result in a series of capsule collections. A small sneak peek will be released at the first Las Vegas Grand Prix on November 19th. A statement released by Puma said the collaboration will explore car culture, its impact on streetwear and fashion. The recent latte makeup trend on TikTok has officially spilled over into fashion. Soft shades of brown and beige are all the rage in streetwear this fall. Celebrities like Meghan Markle and Hailey Bieber have already been seen embracing this cozy new trend. That's all for this week's latest fashion news. 2 weeks ago, our reporters Hailey Lin and Jackie Wenkin reported on fabricating the future of fashion. At the Boston Public Library, the event was to raise awareness on fast fashion. Let's take a look.
Last Thursday, the Boston Public Library held Fabricating the Future of Fashion, an event including a panel discussion on sustainable fashion and a showcase dedicated to sustainable designers. The panel was made up of 3 industry experts speaking on fast fashion: Dr. Catherine Weiss, Queen Alote Papo, and Mudavi Venkatesan.
So, in a nutshell, fast fashion is churning out clothes at an alarming rate that is not sustainable for the planet, the people involved, and it needs to stop because it isn't sustainable.
Yeah. After the panel, models walked in the teen central part of the library for a crowd of students, supporters, and fashion enthusiasts. Co-organizer Ava Roglin spoke on her involvement in the event.
This designer showcase was kind of like the baby of the project for me. So it was really special. It's my first runway show, first designer showcase. I really do think that, I'm environmental studies major. My passion lies in environmental work, so that's a big one. But then at the same time, the social labor aspect of fashion as well is really crucial to my work, and that's why I'm a part of Fashion Revolution as well.
For model Maria Elena Kaiser, being a part of the fashion show reiterates the importance of community.
Well, I knew Ava from a while ago, and I saw her post on her story that she was still looking for models, and I was just like, I have this night free, I might as well. And then when we went to the fitting and I was trying everything on, they kept bringing up this name Carly, and it turned out the designer is someone that I lived with during the summer, like a sublet, and we had no idea. So I was like, wait, Carly? So it was just nice to see her again. It also just feels nice to wear clothing that she designed. I'm so proud of her for this. It's incredible.
Finally, designer Hannah Richards shared the purpose of her fashion line, Her.
Fashion is such an outlet to how you feel, but also doing that in a sustainable way that doesn't hurt where we are.
From Boston, this has been Hailey Lin and Jacqueline Weicker, WEBN Boston.
Bad Bunny called in some help from actor Pedro Pascal in last weekend's SNL episode. The Puerto Rican artist said he needed help translating his opening monologue. Pascal made a surprise appearance, shocking everybody. He jokingly translated it incorrectly, but then shared some advice for the singer's monologue. The two appeared later in a skit playing protective moms. Bad Bunny was not only the host for the evening, but also the musical guest. He performed Un Preview in Monaco off his new album, Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana, which released earlier this month. Nate Bargatze will be hosting this week's episode with the Foo Fighters as the musical guest. That's all we have for WEBN Entertainment this week. I'm Beilule Hagembes.
And I'm Clara Faulkner. Have a great Halloween weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.